Not since King Philip's War have there been so many Indian war whoops heard in Massachusetts. Massachusetts, we have Elizabeth Warren running for the Senate against Scott Brown. Well, Elizabeth Warren had a little bit of a strange past. She put down on her college application, apparently, that she was Native American. And, well, I mean, you know, Indian American, like, you know, woo, Indian type thing. Some people are suggesting that she got some of her, you know, jobs working at colleges and stuff because they needed to have, you know, somebody representing the American Indian. Well, of course, it came out that she probably isn't an American Indian, but especially since she looks like she's related to the, you know, the Pillsbury Doughboy. She's so white. But that's not the point. I mean, I actually kind of understand and I kind of support Elizabeth Warren. I mean, she put out a, you know, an Indian cookbook. Okay, and if she actually eats that food, she must have some Native American in her, because, I mean, who else would eat that type of, you know, gopher and stuff like that? I mean, you know, well, maybe the Beverly Hillbillies or something. But besides that, you know, I can understand how it might be a little complicated to fill out these forms. When I was filling out forms to go to college, you know, I put down Native American. I mean, I was born in Massachusetts, right? And I have a birth certificate to prove it. So I was a Native American, right? So I put that down, and, you know, so I can understand how Elizabeth Warren might do the same thing, or, you know, Barack Obama could be confused and put down foreign exchange student. I can understand that. You know, and in fact, George W. Bush was actually descended from Pocahontas. I mean, a lot of people don't know that, but it's true. Robert Bolling married Pocahontas' granddaughter. And George H.W. Bush, President Bush, was both of them, in fact, both President Bushes were descended from the Bolling family. And so, you know, no wonder he was a cheerleader at Princeton, right? Because, you know, running around doing that. And I mean, sometimes maybe he would start doing, you know, start a little bit of, you know, like a rain dance or something type thing, you know, on the sidelines. So I understand how, you know, that would be in his blood, you know. But Elizabeth Warren, apparently, they can't even find one Indian. But that's, you know, that's beside the point. I actually could probably say that I, you know, I descended from an Indian too, because I also descend from Robert Bolling. Well, I mean, I descend from Robert Bolling's second wife, but, and she apparently had no Indian blood at all. But I mean, you know, his first wife was a descendant of Pocahontas. You know, and Pocahontas, by the way, you know, a lot of people just think of Pocahontas from the Disney film, right? You know, but what they don't show you in that Disney film is when she was running around and, you know, doing cartwheels in the nude around Jamestown. You know, you never hear that in these movies about Pocahontas. You know, the Bolling family is actually very interesting. So the descendants from Robert Bolling's first wife were known as the Red Bollings. And the descendants of Robert Bolling's second wife, like I am, were known as the White Bollings. And in the 70s, they were known as the Honky Bollings, but that's a different story. And then, of course, if the Bollings married into the Ball families, they'd be known as the Bolling Balls.